Hey guys, as you can tell by everything behind me, it is service time, and today I'm going to be doing my 10K service. And you know, maybe you're like me, I don't mind doing my own service, but one part of that really I always made a big mess with, which was changing my oil filter. And I used to just think, man, this is just the way it is. I gotta just get used to cleaning up the bike when I'm done. But I changed the way I did it, and I don't make any messes at all now. So let me share that with you, so maybe it'll help you with your next oil change. All right, so what I started using is this right here, and it is what they call an oil filter funnel. And you see it's called Greg's oil filter funnel. I had never used one of these until just a couple of years ago. And then when I got it, I didn't even look at the directions. So I was using it wrong, and I was still making a mess. So I thought, man, that thing's worthless. But anyway, once I figured out how to use it right, it actually does a great job and keeps the oil from making a mess on your bike or making a mess on your garage floor. It's really great. So let me just show you how that works. So you can see I've got the funnel in there, and you see the tube running down out to the side. I did have to pull back my shift lever here to get it up underneath there so I can get it in straight. And I just have it in there all the way back. I haven't done anything else yet, but I've already taken the oil out of the crankcase. So I've already pulled the plug, let the engine drain, the engine oil drain. Now we're going to clear out the oil that's in the filter so we can take that filter off without making a big mess. I'm using a Torx driver and then a hammer. That's all you need. And what you're going to do with that funnel in place, and like I said, I've already drilled out, or drained out all the oil. You're going to tap a hole in the top of this filter. Okay, it does take a few taps. So I got the hole in there. So once you get the hole poked into the filter, you just need to take your wrench or whatever you're using to get loose. I have the ones that have the nut welded onto the end. You just want to turn that filter. Got to watch that you don't lose your funnel. Turn that filter literally just a half a turn to get that hole at the bottom, so that fluid will start running out. And if it doesn't come out the way you want it to, or as much as you want it to, you can always put a hole in the top too to give it some ventilation. Get it some ventilation, that way it'll start flowing a little better. So you can see there it's coming out now. Just let it drip. You can see it's coming out the tube. Takes a little bit, but it's definitely worth the wait because you have a lot less cleanup to do when you're changing the oil. So if you look real close in there, you can see there is a little bit that got onto the crankcase. Not much. Not like what I've had in the past where you lose, you know, a full filter full of oil down inside that engine. So I just wiped it up. You know, it looks pretty good. But anyway, that little filter funnel, definitely makes a huge difference in the mess compared to the way I used to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this service. I'm going to go ahead and change the transmission fluid and the primary oil. I don't think the manual calls for me to do the transmission oil at 10,000. I think it's actually 20,000 miles, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now anyway, and then probably do it again at 20,000 miles. So I'll spare you the install of all that stuff because y'all know how that goes. I just want to say thanks again for stopping by and checking out the video. Hopefully this little filter funnel will help you guys out, help you make a little bit less of a mess. It does help me, and keeps things a little bit more tidy around the garage. Y'all be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.